Another headline we're following, getting a disturbing look at the security of our nation's airports. An investigation by the Associated Press found more than 260 instances where people hopped over, crawled under, or drove through airport gates between 2004 and 2015 at over 30 of the nation's busiest airports. San Francisco Airport, one of the busiest international hubs in the country, is also home to the most security breaches with 39 incidents, rather known incidents there. While San Francisco is the worst, breaches are far from uncommon elsewhere, especially in California. 82 incidents were found at airports including Los Angeles, San Jose, and San Diego. Now, ahead of the release of this report this weekend, SFO held a news conference earlier this afternoon about improvements being made to perimeter security. Those improvements include installing thermal imaging cameras, making enhancements to alarm notifications, as well as increasing exercises with the TSA to test airport borders. Andrea Borba from KPIX in San Francisco has more.
April 20th, 2014, 15-year-old Yahya Abdi tumbled out of the wheel well of a plane in Maui, a trip that started when he scaled a fence at Mineta, San Jose. Suddenly, Yahya became the poster child for airport perimeter breaches. The Associated Press crunched the numbers from the last decade and found perimeter breaches at the nation's airports are hardly uncommon. SFO, the worst. The breaches at SFO range from the mundane, driver inadvertently took a rental car through a gate to a secure area, to the vague, unspecified perimeter security breach. That phrase appears 8 times in the SFO data. At Mineta, yes, there was Yahya, but the bigger problem, cars crashing through fences. Of the 18 breaches in a decade, 9 were car crashes, all at the intersection of Central Expressway and De La Cruz.
Here at San Jose, we meet all federal guidelines for security through our overall security program.
But the federal guidelines clearly aren't working, so Mineta, the 5th worst airport in the country for perimeter breaches, is making changes. Federal regulations only require airport perimeter fences to stand 6 feet tall with a foot of barbed wire on top. Here at the southwest corner of Mineta at Airport and Coleman Road, the fence line is getting raised an additional 4 feet with an extra foot of barbed wire on top. East Bay Congressman Eric Swalwell says that's not nearly enough. He sits on the Homeland Security Committee and has sounded the airport security alarm for years.
Until we have a system where security officials are alerted at the moment of the breach, we're very vulnerable to people wandering around the airport grounds before they're confronted.
He wants all airports to incorporate new perimeter technology.
Infrared, enhanced video surveillance, motion detection.
The technology also isn't cheap and could range from $100,000 to install at a tiny municipal airport to several million for an international facility like SFO.
Right now, we may be penny wise and pound foolish by not investing in this.